Super fluffy, buttery pancakes. This one, guys, is one of those keeper recipes. These are my very best pancakes. Okay guys, so everyone needs like a really epic pancake mix. This one is a cracker. All right, let's get going on the dry ingredients first of all. Now, we want a lot of like leavening ingredients here. That means things that make things, you know, puffy and fluffy. So I've got self-raising flour instead of like all-purpose. So that's got a rising agent in it. And then I want some sugar. And then again, we're going for some extra fluffy. So I've got some baking powder here as well. And then a little pinch of salt. You'll find that whenever you're doing sweet things, salt will actually help to like accentuate the sweetness, bring it into focus. Now just give that a mix. All right, so wet ingredients now. Now, I think, you know, buttermilk is one of those things that is a really great addition for pancakes because it kind of gives you a slight tanginess and a richness, but, you know, these days there's a lot of times when you just don't have the things that you need or you want. So if you've got a pancake recipe that calls for buttermilk, you can do this, which is mix some regular milk with just some Greek yogurt. And that's going to give you the creaminess, the kind of richness, and that little tangy flavour. So that now goes into my flour mixture, along with some melted butter. Now, if you've always wondered why you add melted butter into a pancake mix, it's because that melted butter will help you get a really lovely golden brown colour on your pancake. So that's why you're doing that, as well as, you know, because butter makes everything taste better. And now some vanilla essence as well. Well, I'm using vanilla paste instead of vanilla essence because it's got the little like black little vanilla pod seeds in there that you can see. But normal vanilla extract is good too. And then I need an egg here as well. Now just give all of that a really good whisk. All right, so we've got the base part of our pancake mix done now. I'm gonna add even more fluffy now by whipping up some egg whites. And I've got a little trick here to make sure that your egg whites whip up perfectly. First of all is the extracting of the egg white. So, you know, there's lots of different ways to do this. There's like tools and, you know, you've seen on the internet, you like, you know, Coke bottles, like taking the egg yolk out. Look, the safest way to do this is literally just crack and then just get it straight out into the palm of your hand. There's no sharp edges in the palm of your hand. Just take that egg yolk and drain off that white and then pop it away. Simple as that, no gadgets necessary. Okay, so now once you have your egg whites in here free of shell and any little tiny bit of egg yolk, because of course any tiny little egg yolk means you won't get a really fluffy egg white. And then now what we need here is just a tiny little squeeze of lemon juice. You can do this whenever you're whipping up egg whites. The acid will actually help to stabilize that egg white foam as it whips up. So really simple ingredient to make things a lot easier. All right, let's get whipping. Okay, so what you're looking for are firm peaks, which look just like this. Right, they are good to go. Now to make sure we don't lose any of that fluffiness when we mix these two together, I just want to take a little bit of that egg white, pop it into the pancake mix and just give that like a vigorous kind of stirring. And that lightens up that base mixture. Now we can go in with the rest. And then really gently fold that through. All right, so we need to butter up our pan before we get our pancakes cooking. Now, the easiest way to do that, I think, is to grab a nice chunk of butter and then rub it in the pan. And then in we go with our pancake batter. You can make these as big or as small as you like. I like a kind of like half cup full size. So what we're waiting for here is for that butter to beautifully brown the bottom of the pancake, but also for all of those fluffy ingredients to really come into their own and fluff this guy up, which they should start to do in a couple of minutes. Okay, so have a look here. You can see we've got lots of bubbles on the top. My pancake is looking nice and fluffy. Now we're ready to flip. you only need like a minute or so on this second side, and when everything is starting to, you can like smell the golden buttery kind of thing that's happening. So when you've got all of that, take your pancake off and onto a plate. Now what I like to do is add like another little lick of butter to the top of my pancake just while it's sitting there and waiting for the rest of the pancake stack. All right, now more butter in the pan and away we go again. All right, so check out our beautiful little stack of pancakes here. Fluffy, really dark, golden, beautiful. Now, you can go any which way you like here, guys. I am a honey girl, so I'm going with a whole lot of honey drizzle here. And there you go, guys, my very best pancake mix. Oh, I can't wait to get in here. Oh, it smells so good and buttery and all the things. Okay, well, I'm really going to enjoy this one. Wow, those pancakes are so light, they literally just melt. That butter, like, so it's buttery, it's got that lovely, like, you know, kind of golden crispiness and all the things. So good, guys. If you need a pancake recipe, this is your go-to. I promise you will not be disappointed. Yeah.